there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. How are you? I hope you are well. I send you much love and many blessings, as I always do. I hope this new moon solar eclipse in Scorpio is helping you out with stuff. I know for me, it's making me pretty emotional. And maybe making quite a few of you emotional too. So just, stay above the water, keep a positive mindset, and let whatever that needs to be released, right? Okay, guys. Because what you're doing, it's you're purging out the stuff so that the new can come in, right? New moons are about new beginnings. All right, guys. We're going to see what you need to work on for right now. I am planning on changing up the readings for November. I have to meditate on that to see what I'm going to start doing that month, since I'm situated now for the time being, and I'll have more energy to do the other readings that I've done before on this channel. If you've been here before, if you're new here, this is not usually the way I conduct these readings. I tend to pull out more cards and there's a lot more messages that come out. So, but for right now, my guides, and I follow what they tell me to do. For right now, they want to see what you guys need to work on at this time, and we'll also see what other guidance we have for you guys, okay? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please reflect us for highest good. What does Taurus need to work on right now? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Okay, Taurus. We've got the Nine of Bats, which is the Nine of Swords. All right. Here's the thing. There's no need to worry. There's no need to give in to any fear. There's something that you're very stressed out about. And I'm getting, for some of you, it has to do with making a particular decision on something, okay? That came out of nowhere. So that may resonate with you and may not. But remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't. For somebody else who's watching this, keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself and your situation, okay? So here, guys, I'm going to provide some sort of comfort for you as much as possible. I'm hearing faith over fear, okay? I know for some of you, there's a lot that may be going on. There's something that you're really worried and stressed about. You may think that something is hopeless, okay? Try to see the light in this. See the silver lining, whatever this is. You could be losing sleep over it. Maybe some of you, it's a health issue. This is creating health issues for you because of this worry, this stress, this anxiety perhaps, okay? Spirit is asking you to break out of this cycle, all right? You need to find some solace for whatever is causing this, all right? Apparently, when I see the Nine of Swords, this is the devil trying to get the best of you, okay? Because this is mental anguish. It's mental despair, okay? Your thoughts are running wild with these very dark thoughts, very negative thoughts. It's like this is not happening, Taurus, and this is not going to get better, and you're screwed, and you're done for, and all of these horrible things, okay? You may be thinking that all the hard work you put into something, it's not going to materialize into something more fruitful. You may be thinking that a relationship is not going to work out, or your health is not going to get better. Whatever this is, get out of this, because the devil is attacking your mind. The devil's always trying to attack our minds first to get us to think these crazy thoughts. Okay, there could even be regret about something. Maybe you made a decision or you didn't act on something or something like that, and you were like, shit, I regret not doing that, or I regret doing that. Maybe it's saying something or making a decision, because this is air, okay? This is air energy. Air is about thoughts, ideas, communication, speaking, okay? So you need to see more clearly, but you need to see with your spiritual eyes, not your human eyes. Okay, some of you may be looking at things in the 3D, thinking that is a hopeless situation, thinking that nothing is going to come of the situation. Okay, you've got to find peace somewhere. Pray about this, ask your guides, your angels, listen to high vibrational music, do something fun. Okay, don't allow these thoughts to ruin your day. Don't allow these thoughts to cause all of this turmoil in your life, all right? They're just thoughts. Try to see what your heart is feeling. If your heart is feeling something different other than this, Taurus, then there is a disconnect there, okay? Get back into your heart space and get out of your mind, all right? Some of these could very well be a recovery from something, a recovery from an illness, a recovery from a very difficult time, a place of turmoil, perhaps, okay? Something that was worrying you, it was stressing you out. Maybe some of you are coming out of this, all right? But either way, don't be all up in your head, because everything will be fine. I'm getting very strongly for some of you, the devil's trying to get into your thoughts to cause you to go a different route, to cause you to be in this energy. Because why? Your vibration totally tanks when you're a 9 of Swords. And what happens with that? Yes, illness comes in. I'm even hearing suicidal thoughts or tendencies or something like that, or just like complete despair, and depression just hits an all-time high. And that leads to you blocking your abundance. That leads to you not being in a happy state, being in a peaceful state, which is what God wants you to be in. God did not design the human body to be in stress, to be in fear, because fear is a demonic spirit. That worry, there's nothing to worry about, because to be in the present moment, for tomorrow will worry about itself, all right? But these dark energies are caused by the dark entities, because they don't want you to be in a high vibrational state, because that's a divine state. They want you to be in this mental anguish for as long as possible, so that you lose sight of what is for you, or you don't trust in God, or you don't have faith in God, or you don't see the light. Okay, the light is there, Taurus. It's there. So it's time to break that cycle. Or some of you are actually coming out of this. Maybe there's a mental illness going on with you or with somebody else that you're dealing with, okay? Some of you may be coming out of having a mental illness. There's a miracle in itself, okay? That's not going to be fit for everybody, all right? But either way, Taurus, let go of that guilt, that remorse, that regret, okay? Some of you may be really stressed out about something because you regret not doing something or doing something. You feel guilty for doing something or not doing something. It's different for everybody. And because of that, you may be thinking whatever you're about to do is hopeless. Whatever that you are pursuing is hopeless. Whatever difficult situation you're in, you think you're not going to come out of it, it's temporary. This is temporary. However, God is expecting you to break out of this, because this is a mental thing that is causing this, all right? Some of you, this is like, what's it called? Self-fulfilled prophecies, all right? What is your heart telling you, Taurus? The bottom of the deck is Virgo. You may have strong Virgo in your chart, or you're dealing with a Virgo, but don't get caught up in the signs. Go within. Okay? Do some soul searching. Meditate. Do some contemplation and introspection. Remove yourself from the chaos and just get into an isolated state to kind of help you to bring your mind back into a peaceful state, to bring your mind back into balance. All right? Some of you really need to pull away from the outside world, all right, to get back to center. Because whatever is going on right now, Taurus, it's really, really having a very profound effect on you, especially mentally. Or, for others of you, you've done some soul searching, you've done some introspection, because the hermit is the one who loses everything, okay? And they realize, oh my gosh, I was on top of the world, and all of a sudden my world crumbled. And they start to think about what happened, what went wrong, what did I didn't do, what did I do, right? And the hermit goes on this long journey to find himself, to better understand who he is, why he did the things that he did. And over time, the hermit can feel regretful about things, can feel guilty. But here's the thing, guys. Do not allow that energy to infiltrate your space, because you're a human being. You came here to learn lessons, okay? Don't put blame on yourself. Don't put blame on other people either. We're all here to learn, grow, and evolve. And as you go, some of you either need to go through this journey, or you've already gone through this and said to yourself, I can't believe I did all that stuff. But here's the thing. When you analyze, Virgo's about analysis, when you analyze the details about your life and your patterns and everything that's transpired, the people you have relationships with, the jobs you've had, the family that you grew up with, you start to see patterns, and you start to see things more clearly when you go within and look at your life in a different way. When you're looking deep down inside yourself and saying, oh my gosh, I picked up this pattern from my mother. I picked this pattern from my father. It's because of my strong religious beliefs. It's because of this. It's because of that. If I wouldn't have gone through this crazy time in my life, I wouldn't have learned this lesson. I wouldn't be the person who I am now, because the hermit is the sage. You gain a considerable amount of wisdom through your life's experiences, okay? There is always a lesson to be learned. There's always something to be gained from something that has caused the Nine of Swords, all right? There could be a message for some of you where you've been in hermit mode for a while. You've kept yourself away. You've kept yourself away from someone, something. You kept yourself isolated. This is about a big introvert. You've been very introverted in life. And you didn't take up on the opportunities that God presented to you to give you a better life, or to have something, your heart's desires come to fruition, or something like that. You kept yourself away. There's a big energy of introvertedness here, okay? And some of you may be worried that you kept yourself in a cave for too long, that you had yourself hidden for too long. All right? But here's the thing. If this is resonating with you, Taurus, what have you learned by being in isolation? What have you learned over time by doing that soul searching? It helped some of you to achieve spiritual mastery, did it not? Others of you, when you go into hermit mode, it's going to help you to achieve a spirituality. Because here's the thing. When you are in solitude, God does his greatest work on you, and you become this amazing, intelligent, wise individual. Nobody can mess with Taurus when they have gone for an extended period of time in isolation and solitude, because you will be a force to be reckoned with. There are people who have a hard time being alone. There are people who can't, they have to be around things or people or an environment, and they get affected by everyone and everything around them. They pick up on the energies. which could very well cause the Nine of Swords. They can't think for themselves, or they're always worried and stressed out because look what everybody else is doing. Oh my God, this world's falling apart. Oh my God, this person this, my job this, my relationship that. Because you're so immersed in the outside world. But when you pull yourself away from that and you learn who you really are as a person and you find the light through the darkness, no matter what goes on around you, Taurus, you end up becoming a force to be reckoned with, because you will have this incredible strength and resilience that you can withstand anything. So if you've been in this mode for a while, Taurus, and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm alone. I've been in isolation. Nothing else is going on around me. This is hopeless. Why am I still in this situation? Trust in what God is doing with this, because when you are ready to be shot out of the cannon, when you are ready for the next phase in your life, you are going to be incredibly prepared. You are in preparation mode, Taurus. For those of you who've been in this hermit mode for a while, you've been preparing for something bigger than you. Something bigger than anything you've ever experienced. So keep that in mind. You were chosen to be pulled away from everybody because God was also keeping you away from the darkness. He was keeping you away from more of this Nine of Swords energy to come into your energies, okay? That's why he's holding you closer to him. When you are in solitude, you get closer to God. Again, that's part of the spiritual mastery, right? You can hold your own through anything, and you won't be afraid to be alone. It's like you're the last person on earth, and you will still be fine. This is not that you're being prepared for that, Taurus. It's not what I'm saying, but it's being prepared for something along those lines where you can be the last man standing, last woman standing in a sea of opposition, okay? But you will still hold, what's it called? Still hold true to your beliefs, okay? You will not be swayed by that. So, whatever this is, there is absolutely no reason to worry about anything. You keep fighting for whatever it is you're fighting for, Taurus. You continue to fight the good fight. And if you've been in isolation for some time, it's not hopeless. God will bring you out when he tells you you're ready. Excuse me. It's showtime. It'll be showtime for some of you, okay? But the others of you, get into hermit mode to help clear your mind. And again, whatever you've realized about your past life experiences and things like that, and you're like, son of a bitch, I can't believe I did this, I did that, I regret it, I feel guilty, this, and that, do not fall into those energies, guys. Look at the lessons you've learned from them. You're wiser because of it. Do not fall into the remorse, the guilt, and the blame. All right? That's not going to help you. Again, think about what you have learned. Think about how far you've come all this time. Think about how much you've grown. This is spiritual growth right here with the spiritual mastery, okay? So let's see what your guidance is. What guidance do we have for Taurus? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Planetarians, please and thank you. We have the Sea Beacon Fairy. There's the light. Again, guidance. But where will it lead you? Your internal guidance system, right? Following the light of God. The bottom of the deck is the Carnivorous Flower Fairy, number 38. A tempting offer has a high price. Maybe some of you were offered something and you totally regret by taking the offer, or an offer was made to you and you didn't take it. You thought it was going to be a bad thing. You thought that it was temptation dragging you back into the darkness, but it wasn't the case. It depends for each one of you, okay? So we'll read the Sea Beacon Fairy message here. Number 3, sometimes when a clear path seems to be taking you in the right direction, it helps to know who is holding the light up. Because with it, while this beautiful sea beacon fairy is most certainly guiding a lost ship, who knows whether she leads it toward rocks or toward safe harbor? And this is the choice you have to make now. Is this path that is clearly being lit the right one? Simply because there is a light is the source a true and good guide? Would you be best to await another way out of the storm? Or are you so eager to avoid the storm and the challenge that will follow the first light that comes along? I hold up the light, but only you can choose as to whether the direction I will lead you in is in the right one for you at this time. It may be your salvation I lead you to, and it may be that I am gathering souls and you will perish upon rocks or drown in cold seas. I know this is hard to hear. It is not a sure thing, this advice and guidance you have received, for all its insistence that it comes from the light. The advice may not be that which you need to follow at this time. I understand this may be confusing, but I am assuring you mostly of one great truth, that perhaps you must find your own way out at this time, and that's going within. It's going within. It's doing some introspection to find the answers, because you guys have all the answers within you already, okay? A perfect solution to a problem has been presented to you, but whether it is wise to take it is another thing altogether. You may have more resources and opportunities than you are aware of, or than you are allowing yourself to believe in. Do not be too quick to follow the first opportunity that comes. Wait and check both your sources and your inner wisdom. There are many paths and many solutions. Not all advice will be right for you. You may have been getting advice from other people. That wasn't the right advice. I got this card for one of the other signs, and I can't remember who it was. It might have been you again, but here's the thing. Because I'm looking at the light and this message about guidance, where you're getting it from, there are some light workers who are actually leading people in the wrong direction. I will call that out. I'm not going to cast judgment on that, but I've been seeing this. Okay, you may have thought that you were on the right path, and some other light worker, or you got guidance from a family member or friend, and they said, no, you should go this route because look at this. This is brighter. This is what you should be doing. And maybe you followed that, and now you're regretting it. I talked about making a decision or not making a decision, and now there's regret, remorse, and guilt. You're like, oh shit, this is like what ifs. I shouldn't have done that. This is the wouldas, couldas, shouldas, right? But you're like, son of a bitch, why did I not do that? Why did I do that? Why did I follow that guidance? And it probably led you in the wrong direction when your gut told you to stay on a certain path, or your gut told you something else. Okay? Be careful what guidance you're being given. As it says, this is the time to find your own way out of this situation. But remember, don't beat yourself up for following the wrong guidance. Don't beat yourself up for maybe following your mind all the time and not your heart. Okay? The overactive mind was freaking you out. Oh my God, if I go that route, something bad's gonna happen, type of thing, right? Some of you, your overactive mind was causing you to make the wrong decision, or there is somebody here who's giving you the wrong guidance. It's time to go within here. You're going to find it. I can only help you so much. But trust in what I'm saying, where either way, you need to be led towards the light, okay? I'm trying to get you there, but I can only do so much because you have to be the one to do that for yourself, all right? I'm already telling you not to be in this energy. Don't worry about anything. Your heart already knows what to do. You need to trust in that, okay? So I'm going to read number 38 with the carnivorous flower fairy. Yeah, some of you may have been tempted to do something and you did it and it derailed you. That's for some of you, not for all of you. Pay attention. When this card comes up in a reading, look carefully at someone or a situation around you. Her beauty tempts people in, but the purpose of the flowers is to devour, making it difficult to escape unharmed. You may have been told such situations are wonderful agents of change and growth, but the truth is that you do not need to learn this lesson again. The plants in the beautiful yet faintly macabre image represent someone or something that is attractive yet dangerous. There is a being who may feed off your energy or even eat you alive. Watch for people who consume more than they give, people who bully and swallow others, who argue you out of your beliefs, ignore you, or constantly seek your approval and praise, and then grow hostile when you no longer give it. If you are appeasing another instead of having an equal relationship, or if you are fearful of being consumed by an environment that is toxic yet seductive, it may be that the carnivorous flower fairy has come forth to show you clearly what you need to avoid. Am I not beautiful? Wouldn't you like to come a little closer? I am sure you will appreciate my beauty once you are able to see me properly. And no, of course, I won't hurt you. I am just, after all, a girl. I may look like an innocent girl holding a bouquet of flowers, and I am, but my nature is to devour as is theirs. And so before you decide to step closer to me and to work with this energy, know that you may be meeting a dream eater, one who consumes, who takes, who delights in watching the predatory actions of others, who dominates, controls, criticizes, and judges. I will eat what I can, and I will eat what comes near me. It is my nature, and although some may promise you they will not, if it is their nature to do such things, it is inevitable that they will do so. Do not forget who they are, and do not try to make them what they are not, or change and save them with your love. They will eat you and delight in doing so. The divination message is, you may observe someone speaking cruelly about others, sending out toxic energy, seeming to feel extremely entitled to money, fame, life force, and attention, but unable to create their own. They treat themselves rather like royalty, as if others are servants whose purpose is to fulfill their wishes. They can be charming and cunning because they do not want you to do something for them. They spend much of their time trying to feed off others, and if you deny them this, they become very angry. Narcissistic, they see you as a source for them, a way of getting something. This is sad, but even sadder if you allow yourself to be their victim. This could indicate either a person or a workplace or a belief system that is demanding, all-consuming, and almost cult-like in its practices and ethics. Whatever and whomever the carnivorous flower fairy represents, it is a dangerous alliance to contemplate. Do not get too close. Observe and learn if you must. Do not become an experiment. They will bite you and they will try to take from you. It is their very nature. Okay, guys. I'm getting a couple things. Some of you may be dealing with somebody who looks very attractive, or a workplace or a belief system that seems very, very pleasant. It seems very promising. But some of you got caught in a trap and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I got caught again. Okay? There was some guidance that somebody led you to, and it led you to a trap. Okay? Maybe it was your own mental state. You're overthinking. You weren't trusting your heart. You weren't listening to your intuition, and you got caught. Could have been a person. Could have been a workplace. Could have been a belief system. Take it how it resonates. For some of you, it's a person who's been charming you and who's been saying these attractive, alluring things, and they would catch you in something, right? Some of you may have been dealing with a narcissist. And now, I don't cast judgment upon narcissists because there's a reason why they are that way, okay? But be careful. Some of you, you may be able to escape getting caught in this again, but some of you, it's already happened, which is why this Nine of Swords is here. Stop falling for the traps. Stop falling for the bait. Okay? There is somebody here who really likes attractive people, and you see the red flags, but you can't help it because there's something about them that's enticing or something alluring. There's like a seduction here, right? Tempting, seductive, like the book said. But for some of you, that attractive person has always caught you in a trap, yet you would always know there was something off with that person. Here's the flip side of this. Some of you were judging somebody. You were judging them based off of their appearance, okay? Somebody may have told you, oh, all good-looking women, all good-looking men, you can't trust them because there's an ulterior motive. They're not intelligent. They're not really kind and generous. There is a stigma with that they are stuck up, okay? Trust me, I've been through this. I actually literally have had males who told me to my face, they're like, wait a minute, you have a computer science degree? Wait a minute, you're a systems engineer? Wait, you give money to the homeless? You box food up for Man of Food? Like, wait a minute. That doesn't sound right. And they would actually admit that they were judging me because of my appearance, okay? I'm flat out saying that. That has happened to me before. And some of them thought that I had an ulterior motive because they were judging me by my looks. There is at least one person here, you were judging your person or judging other people. I'm getting very strongly, there's somebody here, you were judging your counterpart by their appearance. And you thought that it was a trap, that they were being this amazing person because you thought that they were going to lure you into their trap. It's almost like the sirens, right? Like the sea beacon fairy. She can lead you to your death or she leads you to the promised land or something. Apparently, some of you were listening to guidance outside of yourself saying, oh, this person is this and that and that and that and that, but your gut said something else. And you judged them and you listened to other people instead of yourself, instead of going within and trusting what you already knew, and it led you to this. You're very regretful. You feel guilty for judging this person. Now, there's a lot of messages here, guys. You need to use your own inner guidance to get whatever else you need to hear from this message, okay? But I do get very strongly somebody, this person was an actual beacon of light for you. And you you thought that they were going to lead you to your demise. Because you dealt with other people, other workplaces, other belief systems, other attractive people, whatever this tempting thing was. You dealt with people who were like this, and they screwed you over in the end. But then somebody came along who was similar to them, appearance-wise probably, or some characteristics, and you assumed the same thing of them. And now you're like, I cannot believe I did that. Somebody had an epiphany, because this is an epiphany. Somebody really did some introspection and say, wait a minute. This person was never leading me to my death. This person was literally leading me to the light. Take that how it resonates, guys. That's your message. I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading with me or a live coaching session via phone, Zoom, check out the description box. Go to capellawellness.com. If you want to get daily guidance to help supplement the readings that you get for free on my YouTube channel, to help support me, to meet some amazing, amazing people in the Capella circle, to join in on my wellness channel challenges, to join in on my live members-only sessions. I just did a new moon in Scorpio live. I'm having a full moon in Taurus one coming up as well. I'm also doing 18 plus lives and all other types of live streams for my members only. You also get daily guidance videos like I talked about, and you're even entered to win a free reading from me, a private reading from me every month that you are a member. I choose one winner every month, okay? And I got to get ready to pick the November winner. You could try for 14 days at no cost to you, okay? If it doesn't work for you, great. You can cancel it. It's very, very easy to cancel. I've had people cancel. I'm going to be honest with you, okay? And that's no hard feelings, okay? No hard feelings. Sometimes people just can't, either something happened financially or some other reason, but it's fine. If you want to keep it, that's great too. You even have the ability to upgrade and downgrade because there are different tiers with different benefits, okay? The Sunstar tier is the lowest tier that will get you the members only lives and the free reading winning contest per month and all those things, okay? So if you go to capellawellness.com, you click on the join now button, it will take you to the page that lists all the benefits for all the different membership tiers, okay? If you have any questions about anything, please do not hesitate to ask me. I also still have my fall 2022 eclipse season reading that is available to help you deal with the eclipse season. This is a very challenging eclipse season, guys. I've been seeing a lot. I've been feeling a lot too, okay? So if I wasn't in my strength, I probably would have been falling apart by now. But if you want to see what warnings are coming for you with this eclipse season, what you need to be cognizant of, what challenges you're going to be facing, what you're leveling up in, and all types of things that you may not see coming, that will all be part of that reading. You can either do it live or you can have a recording, okay? That link is in the description box as well. All right, Taurus, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today always. I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jasmine, Capella Wellness, starring out.